Hi, so I'm Sonisha. I am from Ultrahuman. And honestly, I was just expecting a nursing conference where I hear about nurses and their burnout and how probably the KOLs of the industry think about it. It was more from a business background that I was approaching this, so it was a very businessy perspective that I was giving to it. But honestly, after hearing all the people here, all the top leaders of the industry, I understand that this is just not a tracking problem, this is just not a measuring problem. It is something that goes very deep down. A product for this cannot be built by sitting in the room in probably in some other location and probably behind a laptop. You have to get on the ground, you have to talk to people, and you have to understand, okay, this is what's actually happening on ground. And this was completely unexpected for me, to be honest. I was expecting, okay, this is the retention rate, this is the annual turnover rate, and this is how we can prevent, this is how we can track, etc. But the conversations were much deeper. The ring would be something that will surround everything will revolve around the ring. But I think we have a lot of ground to play around, say the blood vision that we have, the patch that we have, and the kind of one very interesting point that one of the nurses brought up of bundling products. And I think what nurses are really looking forward to is the customized bundle that we can create for them, the customized dashboards that we call the vision dashboards that we can offer them. And as I said, how every hospital, how every organization is so different from the other one. So the playbooks need to be refined, the playbooks need to be customized for every hospital and organization. Tanya Power Up has been very kind to us to make all of these introductions. I never thought that probably the people who teach the entire nursing community to probably the KOLs of the industry who are no longer nurses but they represent nurses, to the probably entire information and data angle that is surrounded by the nurses, to probably getting into the digital side of things, getting into the apps, getting into okay, how easily I can track the health of my nurses. All of these, say 100 different perspectives, was something that at least I was not very aware of. And this is my biggest takeaway. And this is probably the next biggest to-dos for me and Power Up, to get all of this in a playbook, in an actual structured format. Okay, this is how we are going to approach every hospital with this mindset. These all perspectives will be covered, and the leaders, the management won't have to think twice about it. It won't be about the cost for them. It would be about more time that they can give or gift their management in good health. And I guess this would be the biggest gift that management will have in their minds.